Oh,
A
God.
small bag of humongous dicks. Like barely
Small
fit in
bag
there.
of chungus.
I like how Kat bailed on it. Oh wait. Oh,
Because I literally just
She's like, nope.
Hello. I'm lowering my desk now.
Okay, chat, what was the last thing you heard? What was the last thing you heard?
Don't trust them.
Oh, 10
What was the
subs
last?
to the
No,
community.
wait a second. What was the last
Thank
thing you
you.
heard, chat? The first, actually, the last thing that I said was the first thing that you said. Something. Oh my!
Whack did give a countdown and give a time, and it happened again.
Yep. And he even told us when he was going in too.
I'm innocent.
Yep, same.
I didn't say anything.
I would just like to note that I was a victim of peer
So
pressure.
I just want to say, it was a pleasure playing with all of you this campaign. It was amazing.
lie.
Is our
Before
sponsor
I
here?
get fired,
Oh, I'm not even logged in to roll 20.
before they kicked me out of the campaign today, it was a pleasure playing with all of you.
So Dan, about that show, huh?
What? Wait, there's a
Show.
Now hold
Never
on.
happened. We all
Now.
deny all knowledge. Scorched it.
Hold
Fine.
on a minute. What are we here for? Hi everyone, and welcome to
I think we know what
Forbidden Land.
Bloody's here for.
Yeah, I was like, you really want to answer that question? Oh.
I'm so sorry.
You're not.
You're not. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
I was counting in my head, okay? I was like, I have time to say this.
Counting.
I'm getting it out of my system.
Wait, were you
Like,
counting your head as
okay.
Wait, the question is, were you counting as MK or were you counting as a lady?
All right. Okay. Imke knows how to count. Imke knows how to count to 10.
Anyway.
But countdowns are hard, okay?
And speaking of that, hello everyone. Welcome to Forbidden Lands. It is good to have you all here. We this is a delightful escape from the world, and I don't really want to discourage it ever. So that's I guess why I let these cats run amok for the first like half hour before the show, and then it usually takes a bit for it to reel them back in. But welcome on in, everybody. Episode 10, I believe. I think I'm able to count somehow.
I don't think you are. I'm pretty sure it's 11.
Wow. The sass. The sass.
It was
no, I
a
think
really
it's-
good try, Dan.
No, it's episode
No,
10,
it's 10.
sucker.
It's 10. It's 10. He's right. He's right. He's right.
Whack was wrong!
I was wrong.
Count. How
could you do it,
Pass
Whack?
it on.
I was about to be like, oh god, what happened? My notes are missing a number. I have them labeled via episode where my brain just stopped apparently
Dude, it's
once.
happened to me when you run multiple shows. It's so easy to just have like a skip. You'll just be like, oh, yeah, I missed that
Just-
one.
You
Okay.
can make up a cryptic reason, though. You're in charge. You can be like, you'll find out later, and then just never tell them.
Never. That goes to episode 9 to 11, and then
We don't
no
talk
10.
about episode 10, ever.
Oh, we removed that one.
That's why they don't
Welcome,
put
everybody.
10s on elevators.
Oh, that's why they don't do that.
You're right.
It's because of Forbidden Lands.
Yes. Everyone knows that.
They knew. Years.
The elevator.
It was foretold by gyromancy.
Cool. So anyway, hope y'all are having a great Monday. It's a holiday here in the US, which means pretty much nothing to streamers and people who aren't in the US. So welcome on in to probably a normal day for most of you and us. We're happy you're here. We're gonna jump in, but first we'll just go around real quick. Name, character, and then we'll do a very short recap, especially for those of you who may have not been here last week, either players or viewers. So let's go ahead and start with Kat.
Me?
You are Kat, yes.
Okay. I'm awake. Hello. My name is Kat, and I play Manasa, and I have a huge bag of shinies. And
Great, thank you.
yeah,
End transmission.
in transmission.
Beautiful. Faye.
Hi, I'm Phelan and I play Alkali. Hello.
Bloody.
Now I can talk. There you go. I can do this. Hi. Hello. I just wanted to say I'm deeply sorry. Don't say I'm not. I am deeply sorry because, you know, virgin ears do exist, and sorry about that. But also, I just want to say it's all part of my method acting. I have to get into character to play Imke. And
How many years have you been doing that for?
Over 30 years it's been going on. It's a process.
Very committed.
You see, I've been just trying to perfect the character. I think I'm there. I'm getting there.
This is
A
your
few
tour
more
de force.
sessions. Yes. So yeah, hi. I will play Imke for you today. Hello.
Oh, good.
Good. Thank you. Whack.
Hi, everybody. I'm Whack Steven. Normally, I'm the GM of Doom, but on this show, I'm a player of Doom. And I know what you're thinking, like, how is Whack the player of Doom here? How is he the player of Doom? Well, I don't know. I think I've been surpassed at this point, honestly.
You've been usurped.
I've been usurped. It has happened. Yeah.
You're just the player now, which
Yeah.
is weird.
The
player of-
the normal one.
In that
With
group.
really bad rolls.
Excuse me? Were you here last session?
Whoa.
I'm just glad that shade didn't get
Excuse me?
thrown at me.
That's time.
Excuse me?
Damn, it's gonna be one of those days.
You-
Okay, all right.
You do realize that I GM for you on another show, right?
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I can hear the baboons already.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the show to figure out what she's talking about. And yeah, I do a show on Tuesdays called Witchcraft and Wizardry here, and I do a show on Fridays called The Jamie View. Check them out. Thank you.
Millie. No, Frank. I just skipped over Frank. No, it's you, Frank. I'm going in order of the
I'm
thing.
not important.
Do
No.
Frank.
I was kidding. I'm Frank, and I play, or Technique, excuse me. Both, anyway. And I play Zaidi. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. There you go.
Now, Millie.
Hi, I am not Frank. I am Amelia Tyler. I'm back. It's really, really good to be back. And thank you all for the support on Twitter for my slightly anonymous post. I will illuminate at some point once I can make human words, but it's been a horrible week. And thank you all for being nice and sending me pictures of animals to cheer me up.
We may have sicked them on you from here.
Thank you.
And I'm Dan, Domestic Dan, the GM of Consequences. And doing this every week is totally not to help rein in my players after the Zoom call starts. Totally not my ploy, and it totally hasn't worked for 10 episodes so far.
11's the charm.
And so, we shall finally dive in with all of you here. Saw Whack frown, which always worries me as he runs production.
No, the chat took a second to process, and I was worried that my frames were dropping, and they did.
Okay, that's why I was willing to be like, we'll give it a second. But we're good. Good. All right. Good. He's like, fucking go on, man.
Come on, get it going. Come on, Dan.
Last time on Forbidden Lands, our adventurers made their way to the end of the cauldron. Now, they had turned on the power after dealing with the Bellowback. They had wandered the last bits of storage room and transportation back to the beginning of the cauldron. After scavenging and trying to hide the fact that they scavenged from some of their other party members, they made it back to the beginning and prepared a trap for this creature they saw crawling on the ceiling. Part of that preparation was Imke using her tinkering abilities to create a homemade tripcaster, and did so successfully, as well as making some ammunition for that. Unfortunately, the creature was not on the other side of the door, and they worked, after arguing for quite some time, on how to lure it to the traps, but were able to defeat it before it even got to the doorway. With the power back on in the rail station, they made their way to the train, got it running, and we left off with them all on the train and a noise resounding from what sounded like the back of it as it sped along towards what sounded like Twin Falls as the destination. Now, if I believe we had an alkali in the conductor's car, as we'll call it, with the door open to the first train car where everyone else was. A few of you were sitting. I believe Manasa and Imke had taken a seat on these plush chairs that never had been sat in by them before, at least. This would probably what we would call memory foam. They haven't seen that material. Nikel and Zairi had kept their footing as the train lurched forward unexpectedly while they were standing in the middle of it, and Fayuka was off on the side, either grabbing a handrail or sitting or leaning on her walking stick. That's her choice entirely. But you all heard a clank or a thud from the back of the train. What are you doing?
Did you hear that? What was that noise?
I do not know, but is everyone okay?
I'm drawing my bow. Looking to investigate whatever that sound was. Did I hear it from a specific spot?
So if you're looking down the train, it's kind of a very high tech from our modern perspective, like a high tech bullet train. Mm-hmm. So it still has the doorways in between each car, and it's like a glass and probably some sort of plastic material that you can see through, but you can't see anything immediately. And it looks like there's probably a good 10 train cars or so, but it sounded pretty far back, albeit loud.
Oh, there's 10 train cars here?
Yeah, it's a long
Okay.
train. The train went into the tunnel, but some of it was sticking out and you entered into that.
Is it only the internal doors that are open, not the ones leading out towards the platform?
Correct. When you took off,
Okay.
they all shut.
Shut, right. Apparently there's some sort of obstruction. I don't know what that means. But
You don't know what obstruction means.
no, well, I know what the word means, but I don't know what the obstruction could be.
So at this point, question: is the train still going?
Yes, it is still going.
Okay.
There was a
Do we-
note that it said obstruction detected, and that's where you
Okay.
heard the thud.
Now, is Alkali's in a different compartment than us, right? We don't...
Yeah, she's in like the
Connected.
the connected, but like the conductor one. She had opened that door to yell back at you. So like the very first train car is where she is. That's like kind of the smaller conductor one, and then you are all in that the first passenger one.
Well, did you see anything out there? Or...
Yeah, what's up there? I don't really want to move. It's kind of comfortable here, but also probably very safe.
Yeah,
And
what is happening? Manasa,
Sitting up
what's
there.
going on? I was like, I fell asleep, I think.
You fell asleep in the chair?
Yeah, is that weird?
No,
It's comfortable.
I know.
Okay. Am I being judged for sleeping now?
No, like I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, that's
I could
good.
take a nap right now, except for the fact that there's an obstruction.
What obstruction? Who's
don't know.
obstructing what?
Alkali, have you tried seeing with eyes that we do not have yet to see if there's anything that you can decipher or anything at all? Or should we be worried? Or
I mean, the sound was behind us, right, Dan?
Yeah, like feeling at the back.
Okay. And the train is still moving to confirm.
Correct.
I mean, I can stop the train and go take a look. This box.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's good that we're still going. Because
all right, I'll go
where
look.
are these sounds coming from?
I'll go
I
check
think the
it out.
back.
Does these doors open back here, or do we know?
They should all open.
All right. Don't eat me just yet, machine.
Don't go alone, Sayedi.
I'll go as well.
All right. Put out my sword from the bag. Okay.
I've got my bow ready.
Okay.
Wait, did
Who's-
Alkali say she's going or no? Who said they were going?
If you and Nikel.
I'm
Okay.
going as well.
All right.
Before, okay, so were there any other buttons in the conductor's thing, like anything with directions, or does it seem kind of like this has its waypoint and I'm not gonna have to control this any further? I would assume the latter, right?
It looks like the latter, yeah. It basically it doesn't look like it needs a person to run. It said the destination was Twin Falls, and then you turned it on, and that was kind of it.
Okay, and is there like a stop or anything that I
Yeah.
would note?
There's an emergency stop. You see that like big red flashing off on the side, as well as there's that like kind of speed dial you saw with 5 different like settings on the gradient.
Okay, so I would walk back towards them, and I'll go with you guys, and we can take a look, and I'll use my focus, but we need someone up there to make sure that in case this thing spirals out of control or something happens, that they hit that red button in there before we hit into anything.
But only you and Feyuka can see that button?
Right. Yuka, do you want to go with them, or do you want to hit the button?
Which of these options involves me continuing to sit down?
Probably the button. There's a chair there.
Well, that's the answer then.
Fair enough. All right. Alkali, you take point with your device, and I'll be right beside you.
We'll stay here. We'll stay here.
Yeah, someone has to look
watch-
after
to
your
watch.
bag of shinies.
Yeah. Well, no. I meant for Fuyuka. All right.
Oh yes, it's going to need a lot of backup, isn't it, pressing that button?
MK, you're going to sit here and protect?
Yeah, I'm gonna protect the The train. Yes. What? Wait. What am I protecting the train from?
We don't know yet.
Attack.
Am I allowed to fire my cannon?
No.
So how am I gonna protect us?
Knife. I gave you it. Use that.
I'm not that good with the knife, though. Okay.
You
None
could
of
try
us will be good
eating
with
the
a cannon,
threat.
though, if you try to fire that.
Maybe she should come with us if she is.
I can handle myself, okay? I can handle myself.
Yeah, and she's right next to me anyway. So we'll just sit here. We'll just sit
Oh,
here. And,
you're staying with me, Manasa. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll
See,
just-
she's not gonna let me fire the cannon, right? Yeah. No. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
If it gets noisy and I think that the noise level is likely to put us in danger, could I use my stick to protect us by knocking them out?
Absolutely. I couldn't think of a better idea myself.
Excellent. Thank
Yes.
you.
I will knock
And I
them out
very
too.
pointedly look at both of them.
Wait, are you talking about us?
No,
Yes, she's talking about
absolutely
us.
not. Okay, so
Just
I'm going to
purely
go.
as a protective measure.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right then.
Shall we,
Akalai, are you
boys?
ready? Yeah. All right. I'll meet you by the door.
I'll turn on my focus and I'll start walking towards the rest of the cars.
Okay. So you'd get to the car.
I'm taking
Door.
up the back of the group there.
Okay, great. So it'll be Zaidi in the front with Alkali in the middle, or were you taking the lead, Alkali?
I'll probably be in the front, right, Zaidi?
Yeah, because you have the device, and I'll be right beside you, or as
Okay.
beside you as I can.
Sure. Yeah, the door is thin enough for one person to go through, and that's really it. So you would have to kind of single file until you get through to the next car. But you're at the doorway, which is shut, and you're looking through. You don't see anything. Focus or naked eye. Not at least in this car.
Okay.
without going through.
And I'm able to open the door, no problem, right?
How are you trying to open the door? Like just push it or look at it or?
Does it seem like...
What it looks like is one of those like sliding, like slide in and then it'll
Right.
like automatically shut itself. I
Okay.
don't know if Alkali has dealt with a door like that before or not.
She would probably try to maybe like pull it first.
Yeah, it kind of just chunk.
I'm not sure if this opens, and I would try to pull again.
It doesn't pull.
Do I need to pry it open?
What about pushing it?
I'll try to push it.
Yeah, still chunk.
All right.
It was worth a try.
I'm gonna pull my sword out. Okay, stand aside.
Why would they make this door so hard to open?
Yeah, maybe they're trying to keep something locked in. Yep. We're here for a reason. So can I try to stab my sword in and pry it open?
Yeah, it works easily. It just begins to slide.
Okay. There we go. All right. Let's go.
Okay. And I would keep walking forward, keeping an eye out for any things out of the ordinary or anything popping up in my focus.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. Difficulty free.
Okay.
Nothing's popping up. It's very empty.
All right. Seems okay. I will continue walking. Still cautiously because I have no idea what this obstruction is.
Yeah.
Is it well lit in here or is it dark? Back here.
Pretty well lit, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a couple of bulbs are out here and there, but for the most part, you can see just fine. But this passenger car is...
Be wary of similar creatures to the one that we encountered back in the cauldron.
Right.
The one that made the loud noises and clung to the ceiling. Flew. There may be more stuck to the train. Or whatever you said this was. A train?
Some sort of transport. I think that was the word that I learned about.
Let's keep going. You lead the way. Let me know if you see anything. I'll jump to your defense.
Thank you. And I would keep walking, I guess, trying to get to the next car since we didn't notice anything in this one.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder real quick, and then just take my knife and give it to her because I know she doesn't have one. Just be cautious, okay?
Okay.
I'll remove
Thank
that
you.
from my inventory.
Okay. Very good. So you approach that door to the third train car.
Looking in, does it look like there's enough light?
Yeah. They're all
Okay.
pretty well lit.
All right. So I would try to open that door again, but would I have noticed that it kind of slid a little bit?
Yeah.
I'll try the more horizontal option and open it that way to the side.
It opens.
Oh. We didn't. For future reference, we could just slide it open.
Good.
Weird. Keep
At
walking
least
forward.
hopefully if it slides, it doesn't close with force. We don't know if this thing is actually
Right.
100% alive, or if it is alive, it shouldn't be. It's moving. Be very careful going in. Nikel, do you sense or feel or see anything?
Only the sound that we heard before. It
Yeah,
might
it
have been
bothers
some
me.
debris. It could be another one of those machines. I'm not sure.
It
It's
bothers me
important
that
that we
we
check.
heard something so loud and we're so far back from where we were. We have to be very... Something's not right here.
I think you're right.
I'm inclined to agree.
Okay, let's go.
You move into this third eerily empty car. Nikel, when he mentioned that, were you trying to were you straining to listen or look
Definitely.
around?
Yeah,
Okay.
my head would be on a swivel.
Okay. You can also give me a difficulty 3 perception as well.
Natural 20.
Slap.
All right. So, you're listening. And as he mentioned, did you hear anything? Did anything besides that? And the more you listen, the more you think you do hear something crawling above and behind now. You've moved past it.
Wait. I point up and behind us.
We have been deceived. We have to make it back to the carts immediately.
Meanwhile, with the other group. What were you three doing while they were exploring?
I'm just sitting very comfortably on this seat, enjoying that sensation with my stuff kind of ready, making a vague effort to look like I might be ready to go, but I'm absolutely just enjoying sitting down.
It's the nicest chair you've ever sat in. The rest
I
of you-
am also sitting in
Yeah.
my chair, but I also have one hand on my cannon, just in case. Just in case. Just to feel safe.
Sure. Vanessa, were you rocked to sleep? Is that what you were trying to
Manasa's
to
like
show us?
closing her eyes, like relaxing. Oh, this chair is wonderful.
Absolutely. Ayuka, can you give me a perception check? Difficulty 3 as well.
That's intellect, right?
Yes, indeed. Unless you have a skill specifically for something like that.
Nope.
Okay.
Yes!
Success.
I'd undo it.
You hear... sounds like a... not a tink so much as kind of like a... like the sound of maybe like a ball-peen hammer hitting like a thin metal piece. And like a... like a high-pitched thunk. Almost. Metal on metal. It's above and outside. Almost right over you.
I think simply because I've never been in one of these before, I would probably just assume that's the noise it made.
That's reasonable. Can you hear
Bloody
that?
we all
noisy
hear it?
thing.
If she points it out, you might have noticed it. She's technically in the car ahead of you, so it might have been a little quiet. Maybe
Okay.
that same sound, but quieter.
I'm just muttering about noise. Everything's got to be noisy. Ceiling's noisy, the people are noisy.
Yuka, just relax.
Just relax. Oh, why did I never think of this before? You could revolutionize thinking, you could.
I probably could.
Yeah, just relaxing works for me. I don't know. I think Manasa's right. I think she's got the right idea here.
I think you two should relax fully.
That is a good idea. See? You're getting it.
Bayuka, I'm gonna need you to give me a speed defense roll. Difficulty 3. Did you turn back to tell them, like, to kind of tell them off about relaxing, or are you still kind of sitting there just kind of doing the head?
No, I'm not even looking at them.
So you do kind of the head lean back almost, like the sort of thing? Yeah. So you would see, as you're sitting there kind of complaining to them, what looks like that same creature that was clinging on the ceiling that you ran from in the hallway. That almost bat-like machine with the large claws on its wings as it was clinging and crawling. As it pokes its head and arms down in the front on that window and smashes through it. Claws in, pulls itself through with momentum. Glass shards rip at you. You'll take 3 damage as you attempt to kind of block your face at least. And it is
We've got
now
company!
jumped into this car.
What the hell? What the
I
hell?
thought you were watching the front.
What the hell
I'm
happened?
sorry, did I not spot it fast enough? Get up here!
Okay.
Let's find go! Let's go!
I will need you 3 to quickly roll me initiative. Difficulty 3. The other 3 of you in the other scene can do that in a moment. Okay. Imke and Manasa connect faster, as Fiuka is possibly maybe grabbing a glass shard, like kind of that's stuck in her slightly and tosses it to the ground. This creature, this machine, has kind of jumped through the glass and has plopped itself in the doorway looking at you two that were sitting. What are you two doing?
Manasa. Manasa.
It's within short range, right? Yes. Yes.
Yes, it's very much. It's immediate, I would
Don't
say.
make any sudden movements. Just don't. Just what do we do? Just what do we do?
We have to kill it. Otherwise,
we?
it's going to kill us.
Oh, do we now? Oh, do we now?
Yes.
Okay.
But
How do we do that? How do we do that? I can't use
All
my
right.
cannon.
And so, like, as she's like talking, I'm going to pull out my tear blaster and I'm going to attempt to shoot it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a difficulty 3 attack. Success. And you do. You tear right into it as it screeches as it was lunging toward you and maybe staggers for just a brief moment so MK can do something.
I'm gonna try and stab it with the knife.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find the softest looking part that I can and just try and stab it there.
Softest part? Okay, you can give me a perception check first.
Okay. Intellect?
Difficulty 3.
Just intellect, right?
Yep. That's correct. Unless you have a skill for it.
Nope.
Okay. It's moving too quick and you've had to react too quick. Seeing something soft is a little difficult.
Okay.
But you can still attack with your knife at difficulty 3 just as like a stab. If you're trying to put your weight into it, that would be a like might based.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Compared to if you're doing like slashes.
No.
Affect
I want
anything?
just a stab, like, yeah.
Great. So yeah, for your roll, you can use might, and that way, if you use any effort, it will affect might, not speed.
Okay.
Okay. Success. Yeah, you leap forward and plunge your knife into what it would be equivalent of a shoulder, and you're able to pull it off and see kind of a spurt of its blue machine liquid.
Ew,
Ayuka.
that's gross! Ugh. Manasa, can you hit it again?
Yeah, I can try and hit it again.
Ayuka, as they're talking about this, you have an option to attack or do something.
What are we going past at this point? Like, in the window, what can I see?
Every now and then, it's pretty rare. Admittedly, it's very dark. You'll see maybe like those like security lights in a train tunnel, because you're pretty far underground. So it's very dark. It's hard to tell. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I want to rope caster this thing to the outside of the train tunnel.
You can always try.
Yeah, I want to give that a go. Like, zap it and just
Please do.
slam it through the window.
Okay, so it was the front window that it broke through, and then shot through like the door to the doorway.
So
And you're going pretty fast.
So it's behind us? Behind
it's in
me?
front of you. Yeah, it kind of went past you, like as you were sitting there. Not saying this is impossible, just more letting you know that the front window is what it burst through.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if this thing can go through into rock, it can go through glass and into rock.
As I said, you can always try.
Yeah. Screw it, why not?
Okay. That's gonna make things a little more difficult, of course. So this will be a difficulty 5 with your rope caster.
Okay.
This is not exactly easy to get through glass. It is definitely some sort of security or plexi of some kind.
Okay, can I use effort on this or not?
Absolutely, you can. You can use
Okey-dokey.
1 effort, or if you've increased your effort at one point, you could use 2. But yeah, you can totally use that.
No, so it's not in bonuses, is it? Sorry, I'm a little out of practice.
Oh, you're all right.
So it's a
Effort you
difficult-
put in when you difficulty
At the
5,
end.
and as you're going
Okay.
through, it'll ask you how much effort you want to expend.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you have 1 effort, so you can expend a total of 1 effort for that,
Mm-hmm.
which will reduce the difficulty.
Okay, and I don't have a.
By 1.
Ooh, no. Wait.
No? Better
Wait.
idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna duck under the tables in here.
Not really. It's kind of like those passenger trains, where there aren't like, it's not like it's more a commuter train style than it
Right.
is like a.
But there's somewhere that I could like duck behind or duck around.
Oh, you
I
mean
just
like
wanna-
there's the doorway between the 2 cars that you can very easily duck
Okay.
behind. You're already
I will-
kind of doing that.
I will kind of like hunch down, make myself as small as possible, and I just want to watch the thing for my next go because I want an asset on this thing.
Ah, okay. So you're gonna study it. And wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
use my understanding.
Is that? Do you have to roll anything for that, or is that? There you go.
Okay.
That's perfect. Yep. Action cost. You observe or study a creature or object. Your next interaction gains 1 asset. Okay. All right, and that costs 1 intellect. If you have an intellect edge, which you do, it does not cost you anything. So there you go. You gain an asset on it.
Yay.
Wonderful. And then it does something. All 3 of you, as you're watching it, would see it kind of make this weird, like, industrial inflating sound as it builds up this air sac and floats up a couple of feet and begins to flap and throws some sort of sonic attack at you two. Go ahead and give me an intellect-based defense. Difficulty 3. You are behind it, Fayuka, so you do not need to worry about that.
Difficulty 3.
3. Okay. MK, you get a minor effect. In this case, I will say that the next sonic attack that you get, if it hits you, you'll take just half damage.
Nice.
Because you kind of got an idea and you can plug your ears a little preemptively for it.
Smart.
If you take damage. So, and yeah, Manasa. So both of you kind of see that and really quickly are able to just put your hands over your ears so that you don't end up bleeding and brace yourself for the attack. And we'll go back to the other 3.
That
If
was
you
a
are
tear
cracked
blaster.
And a tear blaster.
I'm booking it back.
Yeah, I am flooring it. Like I even forget about Alkali at this point and just floor it.
Yeah, I'm following them.
Okay. I need one of you to give me a perception check. Difficulty 3.
That
You
will be
decide amongst yourselves.
Nikel, because you're in front of us. I would
Right.
think.
Makes sense.
Okay, that beats a 3. Yep. Yes, and you hear the shattering of glass. You hear the tear blaster fire. You hear what sounds like this. Well, it sounds like a sonic attack from maybe what you've seen from a long leg at a distance or something. From ahead. You also hear what sounds like tearing metal behind you in the car you're running out of.
There's another one behind us.
I would be
keep
turning
moving.
around.
Is it on
You
top
turn around?
or in the car with us?
As Alkali turns around as you're running, you would see kind of claws come into the metal and tear and plop down one of these creatures behind you.
Oh shit, I'm gonna need some help back here.
Is she in front of it or behind it?
Oh, she's in front of it.
Okay, so we're
it's-
together?
You're together.
Okay.
It dropped in behind you as you were running forward.
All right.
What are you all doing? Rolling initiative is what you're doing.
I guess we are.
Speed initiative.
Difficulty?
3.
Well.
Awesome. Okay. And Akel, you were up front. You have 2 people between you, but you are able to act first. What are you doing? Are you running ahead or are you dealing with this thing?
Zaire! Help Alkali! I'm going to help the others!
Aye.
I'm going to rush forward back towards the others.
Okay. You see Nikel run off and go through the door. What are the 2 of you doing here with this creature now staring at you?
Well, I have this right here.
The opponent is a straightforward weakness. Takes extra damage from fire, can't see out of the left eye, so on. The GM will tell you what it is. Interesting. All right. The straightforward weakness, I mean, it doesn't have eyes. That's the biggest one you can see. It doesn't have eyes.
Okay.
You personally have not seen it fly yet when they were dealing with them before in the hallway. So that's not terribly straightforward, even though you as a player would know that. But the main biggest thing, it does not have eyes.
Okay. Alkali, I don't think he can see us. Do you see how it's shaped in the front of his face?
Yeah, I can see.
Have you fought this thing before? You have. So be very still and strike with precision.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take my knife, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to just quickly jab it. So would I be able to use speed for that instead of might?
Yeah.
Okay.
And any effort you put is from speed then because of that.
Perfect. And just to clarify, this is the feat that gives me the. I think it's a step down. I think I'm trained further against mechanical creatures. So. From Battle Numenera, basically. Okay, and what was the difficulty?
3.
Okay.
Let me see. Battle Numenera.
Oh, I can post it.
Yeah, post it for chat too. Which has been battling an automaton or any sort of entirely mechanical foe. The difficulty of all speed, defense rolls, and attack rolls is decreased by 1 step. So go ahead and give yourself an asset for that.
Okay. I already have one, like, for the mechanical creatures to make it go faster anyway, so.
Ah, perfect. Good call. Well, there you go then. And you do succeed. And you get a little special, so you get a little extra damage too. So, yeah, you jam your knife into its side as it's kind of right as it hits the ground, more or less, before it can really truly get up. Zaidi.
As I see it, is it falling on his back or falling straight down on his stomach?
It like
So to
crawled
speak.
and then like kind of fell down and is getting ready to kind of get
Okay.
up and attack.
Since we're in a narrow, I guess, train car,
Yeah.
I'm going to run and jump over her and try to stab down on it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a jump check. Difficulty 3.
Does this be speed or might? Could be either one. I don't know.
Could be either one. What are you thinking?
Well, might would be definitely my attack, so let's go with speed on this.
Okay.
Difficulty 3.
Yeah. Going a little more parkour than like full on long jump style.
Gonna put an effort in this.
Okay.
Let me check my skills, make sure I don't get no assets. What is this? Oh, we didn't have a description for extra edge. All right.
But yeah, extra edge just gave you an extra edge, so. Okay. Yep, you're able to jump over her. Maybe you put a foot up onto the doorway that you just went through and then leap over her, make your attack roll, difficulty 3. I'll give you an asset for that.
Okay. Difficulty 3. I'm gonna put an effort into it as well. Asset. All right.
Okay.
Subtract these.
And remember, for attacks, you can actually roll your attack
Damage.
with your weapon.
Oh, right. Sorry. Should I do that again?
Yeah, go for it so I can make sure I see the damage.
Okay. Okay, what was that? Oh, I did an effort and difficulty. You said 3, right?
Right, that doesn't matter so much. You already succeeded.
Okay.
Just so I can.
Effort was 1. Asset was 1. No effort to damage.
Too bad you didn't roll that one. That's okay though. Yeah, so you sink your sword into it with your flying leap as it backs away maybe a foot, clearly taking damage. There's a good chunk out of its shoulder. There's a stab wound, leaking blue fluids, and it stands up as best as this creature can. As I said, lengthwise, it's about 5 feet, looking like this monstrous machine-like bat. And it goes and attempts to just slash you with its claw, with its kind of like push-up attack. Zyody, give me a defense roll. I was going to say speed of you getting out of the way unless you're thinking you're going to try to block it.
I don't think there's much room. If he's slashing at a cleave, I'll probably get hit anyway. So I'm gonna try to block it with my sword. So should I do sword or?
That'd be a might defense roll then.
Okay,
Difficulty
just
3.
regular might, right? Not
Yep.
sword. Okay, cool.
Correct.
Difficulty 3.
Yes, sir. Okay. You get slashed across the chest, possibly a little bit more forward momentum than you would have liked from your jump, as it hits you for 3 damage.
Yes. Don't worry. Keep attacking.
Are you okay? And while I say that, I'm gonna just try again to stab it with my knife.
All right. Before you do that, we're going to go to the other group. Nikel running in maybe 1 car away, since they were at the 3rd car before. You would see him, Fayuka especially, since you're looking down that direction while observing this creature, and you would see him probably get to the door to bring you in. What are you 3 doing before Nikel gets into this train car?
I'm going to attack it again with my Terror Blaster.
Okay. Pulling the hands off of your ears from its own sonic attack as it's flapping in front of you, you unleash a Tear Blast.
Difficulty 3.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't.
None of it. Oh, don't give me
Can't make any
ideas.
promises.
All right. You blast into it, and its momentum from the blast throws it into the wall, and it collapses in a crumpled heap. Which Nikel then runs into the room with it on the ground.
I like turn
yank,
around a little bit.
I yank open the door and I say, "There's another."
Yeah, really?
No, back there. There's another.
All right, well, we're kind of dealing with this one right now.
This one's dead. I need help.
I am gonna start running towards the way Nikhil is telling us.
I'm gonna just make it a beeline back the way I came.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Fuyuka, are you joining them as well?
Yeah, I'm running as fast as I can because I've been.
Okay, so all of you are
Checking
running
this
that way. I think, unless Manasa's not.
I hesitate for a bit because I want to make sure it's like actually dead. It's pretty dead.
By that,
You
do
can-
you mean you want
give
to
me
start?
perception.
No, I
looting
don't
it?
want to loot. I don't want to
Okay.
loot. Yeah, no, I just want to make sure it's not gonna like get back up and come after us.
Do that thing
Sure.
where she starts
Sure.
running
Horror
and then
movie.
starts running in place, like looking down at it.
That's in base, right?
Yep. Yeah, you can give me this again 3.
Okay.
Looks dead.
Looks at okay. I'm gonna I hesitate, I look at it. Okay, and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to follow after him.
Okay. All right.
I don't like the fact that you failed and then it looks dead. I do not like that fact.
That's what my character did. She's just like, all right, let's. Hey, at least she's not trying to loot it right away. All right, she's thinking, all right, I can loot
I'm very
after both
proud.
are dead.
Very
She's
proud.
trying to loot it while it's not dead. It's the worst combination.
All right. You see, as you're running, Anxiety and Alkali squaring off with this one.
Do the doors automatically close, by the way? Because I would have left them open as I was running.
They do after like a couple of seconds.
Okay.
It's like you open them and then after a slight delay, they automatically shut. So you might have to like throw it open as you run up to it.
If they automatically shut, I will thank them as I run through.
A moment of reprieve.
Thank you!
All right. Anxiety Alkali. You hear what sounds like running footsteps, Fayuka occasionally yelling thank you. And some sort of argument about is it dead or not. What are you two doing?
So
I believe Alkali said she was stabbing right off the
Yeah,
way.
I would have
Yeah.
been launching another attack because,
So-
I mean,
while she's launching, I'm going to take my cloak
Yep.
and wrap it around. So my character has fights dirty, in which he pretty much does anything to win the fight. He has no morals, no honor. I'm gonna take my cloak and like put it around the creature's head and try to jump out of the way, so she gets a clearer stab.
Ah. Okay. I'm gonna need from you a difficulty 3 speed check, and if you succeed, you can give her an asset for that.
Okay. Put an effort in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So, even though it lacks eyes and won't necessarily be quote
Well,
blinded
it's more
from
of the
this,
force from my body.
exactly.
Like, yeah.
You are pivoting it away as it is. It's not limp, but it feels like it doesn't like standing up very much. And it was like trying to lean back down by the time you got it. So it throws it off balance. Alkali, go for it.
okay. Difficulty 3 still, right?
Yes, but you have an asset because of what he just did.
Cool. And I'll put an effort in damage.
Okay. All right.
Strike hard.
And you would see her go up and into where its neck and chin would be and pull the blade out, and this coolant liquid leaks out and it goes limp.
Are you okay?
One hell of a job. And I just kind of like fall to the floor from the wound.
Like I said, I think it's dead. I think, but let's take care of this one first.
I think.
And
I think it's not. Oh.
I mean, look, I don't know. I've
should
only
go
looted
back.
dead things before. Well, okay, we can go back after we help out with this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
And we're running. Why?
There's shit happening, Fiuka. That's why.
no, look, they killed us already. They didn't need our help.
Oh.
I was letting everyone know of a problem.
We got it.
All right.
Handled. But I am going to need to rest because I don't know how many of these I can take.
I would step over the creature and try, like, as much as I can to try to get to Zaidi and try to help him up.
I'm going back, okay? You'll stay here. I'm gonna go back. That thing.
No.
Me. Look. Listen. What's gonna happen if the thing is alive?
It's dead. I'm almost
Oh yeah.
96% sure it's dead.
Can we go back to
That
the
is
comfortable seats
not enough
and find out and be less
Yes,
loud?
Fiuka, you can.
Please. Thank you.
You can.
Hobble off. Oh.
And you see Fiuka start to turn and hobble off.
I'm also gonna turn and start going where we were before.
Okay.
I'm going to holster my Terror Blaster and I'm going to walk over to Zaire and I'm going to lightly, like, nudge him with my foot.
I know I owe
Aw.
you, but
Yes, you do.
well, maybe when I'm in better spirits. Yeah.
All right.
So keep the knife. You're damn good with it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, if she's good with a knife, she can help me open up this thing.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
You're fine.
I'll be
You
right.
needed some rest, right?
Yeah. So I just kind of lay back.
Are there seats near us?
Yeah, you're in another passenger car.
I would try and help up Zaidi. Let's get you into a seat.
Yeah, I'll help put him into a seat.
Damn. Those things hurt way worse than they look. Oh, thank you.
You took that like a champ, though.
Thank goodness for your accuracy. But that thing would have lashed out a little harder than I expected.
Sorry,
back.
Sorry, I ran back to the other car.
Oh.
Obviously, I should have stayed.
Our little leader here has proven worthy. As a fine warrior. Anything I thought about Kaja being selfish, this one is definitely not the same. Or that, well, definitely not that one.
Thank you.
You want to tear this thing up?
Let's.
So I'm just gonna lay on the seat and just watch them like dig into this thing and just kind of rest. Can I roll a rest or not a rest, but whatever you call it?
Recovery.
Well,
Recovery.
Let's see. Do you have the ability and the time to do that? Yes, you have a 10-minute. You can take a 10-minute
Okay.
and make sure you tick up to the hour.
Get you. Then roll. Yeah. Be fine.
Oh, you got back what you just got hit with, so.
Whoa, lordy. Okay. Yep.
So you are attempting to scavenge this?
Oh, yeah.
With my help.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
We'll
do I
an
get an asset for that?
Yep,
Yeah.
difficulty 3.
All right.
So yeah, I'm just gonna be like this.
What are you doing, Mikkel?
I'm going to be inspecting the area where the machine came through the ceiling.
Okay. How are you doing that? When
I think-
we'll get to Anasa's role in a second here when we know.
I think visually first, and I don't know how fast we're going as Nickel. I'm assuming as you know, with my meta knowledge, that we're probably going like 200-300 miles an hour if it's similar to a bullet train.
So, not that fast actually, because Alkali specifically only put it on like notch 2 of like the speed. It's still fast, like anywhere between 60 and 100 miles an hour for sure.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna look at the area where the machine like ripped through, and then I'm going to maybe see if I can, with a larger area now, if I can, I guess do sort of a patrol and see what I can see. You know, if there's any more of these machines or anything that might be willing to surprise us.
Sure. How are you doing that, I guess?
Well, I'm gonna step over to the area where the machine came down, and then I'm going to just see, like, does it look like anything's about to tear off this train, or you know, like, and then I'd just be looking through each of the windows and seeing, you know, just sort of patrolling around the car.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it looks like it kind of tore in and then out. So it kind of has like the pull marks to the outside. It doesn't necessarily look like it will fall. It's more like they kind of pour like an aluminum can almost is in how it would look. Go ahead and give me a difficulty 5 perception. You're moving quick and you're trying to look around windows and see.
Oops.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, you're moving quick.
Or 8.
It's pretty hard as your meta knowledge is knowledgeable of. It's hard to make out things moving this quick, and it's dark in the tunnels. At least in this car, it doesn't look like there's anything. As for Manasa, while she is digging through, because we'll get back. I saw Nikhil was about to say something, which is fine. Manasa, you roll very well. Got a 19. You get a little minor effect with that. You get yourself an echo canister pulled off and 2 rolls of leather.
Yes.
You're able to extract both of its wings. Or pleather, I should say. Nikhil, what were you about to say as you're looking around? And you would see Nikhil maybe looking, kind of doing that, like, press up against the window to try to get as much peripheral vision as possible down a corridor. Maybe poking at the metal that has been torn to see if any chips off immediately. You don't see anything.
That seems like all I can get from this one. Thank you for your help. You're really good with a knife. And how are you doing over there, Zairi?
He looks down at the mangled corpse of the machine. I was really better than that. You cease to always impress me of how you tear these things up.
Thank you. I try really hard.
She is really good at it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's another one back there. We should get to the front.
All right.
Do you need help?
No, I can do it. He kind of leans on his sword and tries in his sheath and pulls himself up. Lead the way. Kind of looks back. Is Nikhil in the same car as us?
Yes. Yep, he's been patrolling around this car while you're resting.
How's it look?
I don't see any more of them. I don't know what kind of shape this train is in, however. It left quite a big hole.
Yeah, but it's still moving, which is a good thing.
It seems to be okay.
All right. Are you staying back here, or are you coming with us?
Not sure. It might be better if one stays back here, maybe to keep an eye out. I don't know if it's good for us to be in one place.
Okay. Scream if you hear anything. I'll come check on you soon.
You also shouldn't be alone, though.
I'll be fine.
All right.
Zaddy kind of smirks and just follows Manasa. All right, I'm coming.
Let's go. I like grab his arm.
I'll follow behind as well.
Right. Nikel stays and continues to patrol this third car while the rest of you move up to the front. Oh, Zayadi and Nikel. Ah, I see. Okay. Both of
Wait.
them were staying. Was it?
Oh, I'm sorry,
I
I'm sorry.
misspoke. Yeah, I misspoke.
I thought we were going up and he was staying back and you were going to him. My bad.
Here we go. We're sticking with you three, meeting up
Okay.
with the other two while
Gotcha.
he stays back.
MK, I hope you didn't touch it.
I'm just
Not
going to
yet.
be crouched down next to the corpse of the other one. Just kind of forehead to forehead with it.
Hey, you've never seen one of these machines before. It's different. It's new.
I want to try to do something, if I may.
You're always welcome to try. What are you trying to do?
So, I went into the car where the first bat was,
Yeah.
and I just want to make sure that it's dead. And the way
Uh-huh.
that I want to make sure that this is actually a fact is I want to try and elbow drop it.
Of course you do. Of course
Rip your
you
elbow.
do.
Yeah, I mean,
This is the best
know-
reaction I could. Okay, that's the best.
No.
I love it. That just this silence fueled me for days, maybe weeks.
Farewell, logic.
ooh.
You can see when she's like prepping, like Manasa's eyes just grow really big and is like slow motion.
That's pretty much what Zaya's doing. Just like,
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. So yes, you can totally attempt to elbow drop instead of like checking for literally any other thing. Absolutely.
goodbye to the canister.
Okay.
Go ahead. That'll be an attack roll, might based. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yes. You
Yes.
totally can.
What's the metal version of paper cuts?
I think it's called a cut.
I'm tired. How are you?
Maybe a little bit of tetanus.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and
Tetanus there.
yeah, go ahead and elbow drop this. Then you would see that this is probably, let's say this is before Fiuka was like head to head with
Please.
it.
That'd be great. I mean, if
So
it's
they-
got a head left at the end of this.
She takes damage.
So go ahead and elbow drop this machine, MK. Difficulty 3, might.
She's gonna put effort in it. I know it.
I am going to.
Oh gosh. Why wouldn't she?
That. I know that.
Of course it's spectacular. Of course it is.
Yep. So the image we'd see is everyone running back with Nikel staying back in the third car, and MK maybe putting a little more oomph into her step as she runs and jogs ahead, and then you start to get her see like, I'm gonna make sure that thing is dead, and goes into almost a full sprint and leaps and elbows the thing into the neck. And you hear a horrible snapping noise as a number of components break.
What are you doing?
Why?
I said I was gonna make sure it was dead, didn't I?
Not like that. With our focuses.
Oh. Well, the result is that it's probably dead now.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one
very
way to
dead. You
put
know,
it.
it's a difficulty 0 check. It's dead.
Manasa, are you going to be able to salvage that?
She looks very disturbed and upset. You just hear her like murmur to her, I don't know.
Okay, I didn't destroy it completely.
I told you not to touch it!
Oh my god! I just very methodically and very strategically killed it dead. Okay?
Methodically, strategically.
Wiggle around
Yes.
instantly.
Yes.
And
Yes.
point the rope caster at both of them. Just like, if you don't shut up, you are going to be exiting through that window at great speed. Do you understand me?
I'm not the one who just
inside
elbowed
voices.
and broke it. Do you know how many parts we could have salvaged for that? For weapons, for ammo,
Correct.
for traps.
Can we discuss this at a more appropriate sound level, please? I believe that these are not the only ones of these in the near vicinity.
So I'm gonna go over and just pick the thing up and just be like, well, that is an awesome woman for you. He drops it on the ground.
That is a lack of respect for the dead.
It was not dead. Now it is. It was not before.
Well, luckily for you, I think there are probably more of these, so get yourself ready.
I
Well,
said it
good.
was dead.
My elbows
I
are
shot it.
ready for them.
You are not. I'm going to cut
Throw
off
open
your
the door.
elbow.
What's wrong? What happened?
Everything's fine, Nikel.
He just sits down on the chair and probably just like, oh.
You just see Manasa literally like slunched over with her arms crossed, just like extremely perturbed and just like giving like a death glare.
What was all the screaming?
That was our friend here making up for the lack of cannon with her own arms.
What?
Instead of them saying maybe thank you, Imke, for killing that scary thing. Also for providing a bit of entertainment. Okay? Instead of that, everyone's angry at me.
For the last time, I told you it was dead. I shot it twice.
Okay,
Point blank. It was dead.
it
And you
wasn't.
just decided to take your muscly elbow and jab it and snap so many parts in it. I don't know what I can salvage from it anymore.
Muscly elbow? Now my elbow is muscly?
Did I
What, my
stutter?
elbow is too big now
Imke.
for you? Is
Imke,
that
look.
what is happening?
I think there's something else in the far carriage up at the front. Could you go and have a look, please?
Me?
Yes, you are the strongest
not
and apparently
afraid?
the most enthusiastic.
Okay, I will do it, okay? If I end up elbowing it in the fucking neck, don't you dare tell me anything about it.
I will hobble after her as she walks up, if she walks up, towards the far carriage. Are you?
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much. And I will
Yes.
close the doors behind her. Right. These are pack animals. There will be more of them. Is anybody unequipped for further combat?
Zaya just shakes his head.
No.
Anyone?
No.
Right then. Silly me, my mistake. And I sit back down on a comfy chair.
And that's where we'll take our break.
Perfect.
Just a moment of quiet. Just a little one. I'm starting to. Can I sympathise with? Can I join the bat people, please?
Oh! That be-
Because I think we're on the same wavelength. Like literally.
Literally. Echolocate,
All right, we will be
peace.
back in 3 to 5 minutes. Go use the restroom. Go get some more coffee. Go elbow drop mankind off Hell in a Cell. We'll see you all back here in just a moment.
And just a reminder, everybody, if you take a look in the chat, you can see the link for the Monty Cook Games landing page for Tablestory. We're an affiliate with Monty Cook Games, so if you're interested in the Cypher system that we're using to play, go check it out just by heading over to that link. Otherwise, we'll be back. Hang tight.
Welcome back in the break. Everyone tried so very hard, and I'm proud of every single one of them. Most of them either put a hand over their mouth or shoved food in it so they couldn't say inappropriate things. Well done, all of you. You know who I'm talking to. Right before the break, Ayuka informed the party that there was maybe more of them. They travel in packs from what she can gather, and then she took a seat, a comfortable little seat herself. We come back to the train, where they're all sitting, and MK's in the conductor car. The doors opened now.
I'd like to go up to the conductor car as well.
Okay.
Hey, MK.
Yes.
You want to see something cool?
Don't tell me that you're going to try to elbow drop something as well.
No, but it's gonna be pretty funny.
Okay.
If I'm gonna look behind me, everyone's seated, right?
No, Manasa's just staring at.
I think Nikhil
Nothing.
ran in too, right?
I know. I would have started walking back.
Okay, he's going back to the other train now that he's... Oh, right. Back to car 3. Okay, so you see
She's
Nikhil's back to you. Manasa's standing, looking worried. Ayuka is sitting. Zaidi, did you sit back down, or were you, like,
I'm
kind of ready?
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning up on the door in between where Nikhil is and where we are.
Okay, so in this first car between two, and then Nikhil's going
Yeah.
back to car 3 where the tear was.
Are you ready?
I was born ready. Let's do this.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm steady, and I'm gonna take the speed and crank it all the way up.
I'm also bracing myself, like I'm holding something.
Go ahead and give me a use artifact or Numenera. I think that one, the knowledge
I
artifact.
have artifact technology, yeah.
That one, yes. Go ahead and do that. Difficulty 5.
Oh, okay. So I will use some effort then.
Okay.
I have the ability now to do 2 efforts. I'm gonna do that.
Ah, when you leveled up, you took that. Okay, very good. You succeed. Just barely, too. Well, no, you did very well. You would succeed if you didn't put effort, and that's impressive.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, you did very well. Yes, so the 2 of you are going to need to make a speed defense roll with 2 assets because you knew this was coming. That will be difficulty 5 again, though. The rest of you who aren't sitting need to make a speed defense roll difficulty 5. No assets for the rest of you.
It was difficulty 5 for us as well, right?
Correct, but
but
you have 2
2 assets.
assets.
I'm trained in speed defense.
I'm trained in defense.
Listen, you!
Look at my expert training. I'm so glad I'm sitting down.
All right, so MK puts her hand up and braces herself on the wall in the conductor room. Alkali jams the speed all the way up on this, and there's an immediate lurch. And you slam back and kind of knock your head on the wall. You're going to take 2 damage from that, Alkali.
Fun.
Those of you standing get thrown off your feet.
Hey, I was leaning against something, so am I?
Goodbye. You're flying now. Goodbye.
You were leaning.
You're leaning. That's all
Yeah, I
gone
was
now.
leaning on the
You were
door.
leaning in that doorway, right?
Yeah, like where the door, where the little lip of the door is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not all of you is against the wall leaning up against it, right? You're like on the lip.
Yeah, like if the door opened, I'd just be like, be able to
Right,
go in.
exactly. Okay.
But on the
Yeah.
sturdy part where the door, oops,
For
sorry.
sure.
If the door opens, I'm here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still failed.
Okay.
I don't understand why she. Oh!
Yes. So you kind of get like so Sayuri, you would be like, since you're leaning there, you kind of get like the sideways slamming.
Oh God. Am I gonna end up in the car with Nikel at this point?
Yeah, absolutely you do. Nikel is thrown onto his face.
Oof.
And skids. You're kind of thrown and like pushed into the door that closes.
Oh, great.
Manasa is thrown several feet and hits the ground and rolls. You're gonna take 3 damage from that, Manasa. But that's not the GM intrusion.
If the door closes on me, I'm just gonna be screaming, "It's eating me! It's eating me!"
You just hear Manasa like she was just like loudly
Because at this
complaining.
point, is the door doing this?
Absolutely. The side, it's one of the, it's only one side and just kind of thud. And it just sits there on you. That's all it does.
MK and Alkali just hear this.
Alkali, are you okay? Are you okay? That was the funniest thing I've seen in my life.
I told you it was gonna be worth it.
That was so worth it.
Oh no! Is everyone okay? I'm so sorry.
It's eating me!
Where is Deb? I was trying to just move it 1 notch, and I slipped. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to miss my legs. I'm going to miss everything down there. He's just screaming bloody murder.
Like, absolutely. If I could be eating sandwiches, I would be. Just like refusing to let any of this noise, which is now worse than it was before, get to me. Just like the most aggressive meditation you've ever seen.
Absolutely. Aggressive meditation is perfect for this. So, Nikel, we're gonna go to you real quick while everyone else is. Actually, Zaidi, I suppose you're there too.
Yeah, I'm just screaming.
Like
half of me.
Half
screaming.
There's like, now this is, I want to be very clear for the viewers and anyone who's been on a train with these doors. There's a little pressure, but this is essentially the toddler that has like a pebble on their foot and is like, I can't move. It's kind of that mindset. It's all mental. It's all mental for Zaidi right now.
I can't do anything. Raquel, take my sword and send it to my father.
What's happening?
It's eating me.
I'm gonna rush over to the door and just try and like pull it open.
It opens.
He's still screaming.
It's not trying to eat you.
Are you sure?
The door closed on you.
I was just testing our emergency tactical response. Well done. He hits him on the leg and kind of slides up. And feels his legs. Oh, good job, Nikel. You're always on it. He kind of looks around and looks in the other car to make sure nobody was looking, and he sees Fiuka.
Yeah, you would see her just maybe like, I don't know if she'd be shaking her head. You can tell what you look like, Fiuka, if he looks through the window.
Ever so slightly smirking. Just serene.
But it was eating me. He kind of sits down.
I put a hand on his shoulder and just tap it. Yes, I'm sure it was.
It's monster. I don't want to sit in. I'm sitting down over here. He just kind of runs up his fist and grabs his sword.
We're moving much faster now.
Is that what it's called? Wait a minute. Did it do it on its own?
I don't know. I
He
didn't
kind
hear
of
any
just goes from
strange
like
noises or anything.
worried to like upset.
I thought I heard thought I heard Alkali yell something, but I couldn't make out what it was.
There are only 2 people here that can operate this monster. Let's go find out what the heck is going on here. He's like pissed.
I sigh, shrug my shoulders, and follow.
Okay. So you're going back to all of them, you
The
said?
group, yeah.
Okay. Great.
Before you like meet with the rest of them, you see just Manasa just laying in the aisle, just like.
So Zaidi goes up to her and nudges her with his foot. Are you still alive? Oh, good. I guess her shinies are free now. Everyone, there's
Don't
shards to...
dare.
She's okay. He helps her up. Come on.
I think we made it mad.
It's moving much faster now.
You would see.
That's what I said. Is I
Alkali
think we made it
grinning to
mad.
herself.
No, you wouldn't. No.
No, that was out of character. Okay, just checking.
Zaidi
For our
just kind of
listeners.
looks over at Alkali. Is she knocked out, by the way? Or
No, it's like
No,
get a
just holding
rap
her
on the
head.
head. Yeah.
Yeah.
he just looked at her like, Alkali.
What?
He just towers over. We wouldn't happen to know why this monster tried to eat me or anything, now do you?
I told you we made it mad. Right?
Maybe it doesn't like noise.
Going
He
to
looks up at where MK is.
Is MK view like visible?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm just trying not to.
Yeah, if she's
Laugh.
peering around, like they were in the conductor car, so if they're like at the door, if she's looking around, she might be.
Yeah, as soon as I hear Fayuka say noise, I immediately shift my gaze to MK.
Apparently, there are 2 beasts on this contraption. He kind of like
What?
whips his hair and
Oh,
turns
no.
around and sits down.
It was
Where?
an accident.
Accident? What are you talking about?
MK can back me up.
Yes.
With what?
I'm still trying to learn this thing.
With an elbow?
No, so the dial it makes this thing go faster or slower, and I meant to move it 1 tick, and then I tripped.
One
Right,
tick.
MK? Like
Yeah,
I tripped, and
1 tick, and then she tripped.
and then oh my god! And
then
I accidentally.
yeah.
the
And
way.
then I don't know what happened. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm still trying to learn this thing.
If
Do you know
people
one thing
want,
I've learned about liars in my time? When people
Liars?
lie, they get faster and higher pitched. Guess what just happened?
I
going to
have
use-
a very high-pitched voice to begin with, Fiyuka,
Haven't
and
you
I can't
just-
believe.
I
Oh, you
don't
seem
know
to be
what
managing it
you're
fine
talking
now.
about right now.
Maybe we should all
I-
assume a non-lying tone of voice in future. Keep it nice and
know
truthful.
what
It was
you were
an accident.
talking About.
I accidentally did it.
I see there's a player intrusion happening.
I'm using my XP. I want to know if she's lying.
Of course she's lying. Can you tell me can you read out that player intrusion for me using that XP? The best use
You
of
know
XP
this
I've ever seen
person.
in this campaign so far.
Or heard about them somewhere well enough to give insight about their motives or intentions and how best to convince them to see things your way.
Well, it was nice knowing y'all. I'm out.
She's
Chopping off.
definitely lying. Like, you saw her like left eye kind of twitch for a second there, which is one of her tells. You may have seen her like kind of squeeze her fist for just a second, another one of her tells, and then yeah, the speaking faster and pitch going up is, I mean, that one's even that's obvious even for Fayuka. But you saw the tells that she was able to hide from everyone else because you know her.
Alkali,
Yes, Manasa.
do you remember what I said back in the cauldron? You're a terrible liar.
I cannot believe this. I thought we had an understanding.
You thought I'm supposed to be her friend,
Yeah.
her close
Yeah.
friend,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well, you're
you
very
do something
capable.
like that?
You're very capable. I figured
Capable
all of
of
you
what?
of standing.
I am not a mind reader.
I thought maybe it would be funny. Oh, give you a little
Oh.
jolt. But you guys couldn't stand up straight, and that's not.
Ah, so it's our
On my-
fault now. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Some
I
friend.
can't believe you. And you just see her turn away with like disgust and walk into the cart, and she like sits in the seats behind Fuka, and she's just silent.
I mean, she's literally correct.
fine.
You
She'll be
can't believe
fine.
it.
Oh, okay, look. It was funny, okay? It was funny! At least for me.
Yeah, I'm glad you had your laugh. Now next time you
glad
can
as
get
well.
you can get eaten by it next time, okay?
Wait.
Or chewed
wait,
on.
What?
Or chewed on. Maybe you know what? Actually, you and this monster have a lot in common. You're both large, and you both like to chew on people.
Excuse me, what? When did I chew on a person?
Huh? Who knows? Maybe in your sleep. Maybe in our sleep. We don't know.
You
we
wish.
can't trust you.
You wish.
Ah.
Ha. You wish.
I would like to attempt something. As they're
Go for it.
arguing, I would like to go to the seat. I would like to look at the seat next to me, and I'd like to take my knife, and I would like to see if I can cut like a long, like strip of the memory foam from the seat.
Yeah, that's like a difficulty 1 scavenging check.
Okay.
It's a knife through memory foam. I think for you it is an insta success. Yep. Yeah. For
Okay.
you it's an
So I'm going to
yeah.
take that as they're arguing, and I'm just going to angrily just like cut into it, and I'm going to take it, and I'm just gonna go wrap it around my head and just hold it.
And you know what? I have plenty of rations, and you're not getting any of it.
Oh yeah? That's what
Yeah.
you think.
Oh, you're gonna force your way in, just like you force yourself into this crazy idea of it being funny.
I'm gonna hobble
not
into the
fall
control
asleep.
area.
Zadie, do not
Actually-
Close
fall
the
asleep.
doors.
You know what? I am not hungry right now. You
You
see
know what?
that?
I am.
I am not all. You think you're getting my rations? Oh, no.
How dare you? How dare you? I hope next time you do get eaten by the damn door.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. The throwing them thing was funny. Don't say you wish he would get eaten.
It's a door, Alkali.
I'm aware, but
Yeah, he isn't.
there are other things that could eat him in the future.
Yeah, like me?
No,
Huh? Ah,
I meant
Who
one of
knows?
the beasts.
If something happened to me, if I got poisoned, she'd probably try to eat my leg.
why would I do that? You probably taste
I
terrible.
don't know. You like to put random things in your mouth all the time?
Oh, how dare you! Okay, that's it. That is it. I am leaving this place right damn now. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to the other car.
Okay, you're gonna go to car 2?
I'm standing like in the aisle by the door.
Yep.
As you approach me, MK, I say, MK,
Yes.
I beg of you, and all things that you hold dear, all foods, all explosive devices, any and all things, under the mother's embrace, please be quiet. Do you understand that these machines that have just attacked us There may be more of them, as Fayuka said. You, and from what I can tell, Alkali, just made this train go faster. Some sort of joke.
No,
And now you're angry at us.
I am not angry at you. I'm only angry at Zairi because he is rude as hell.
So Zaidi just kind of puts his head.
Yes, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about him. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And I like lower my voice and I notion like this. Like I'm watching you. Okay, look. We were gonna, not me, like, I was just there, but
I don't
Alkali
care.
wanted to make
I
the
don't
train
care.
go faster. It was
MK.
not just a joke, it just happened, okay?
MK, I don't care.
Okay, so why
All
are we
I'm-
having this conversation then?
Because I'm asking you to try and be quieter.
Okay,
Please.
fine. Fine. I will do my best.
Can you try harder than your best right now? For me.
Okay. Just for you.
Thank you.
Just because you have not called me large, I think. Have you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Good. Okay.
Zaidi kind of grabs the door.
Not yet!
Do you see this? Do you see this?
I couldn't
I
miss
swear
it
to
if I
God.
tried.
I swear to God, I will take my cannon and I will shove it
Quietly.
somewhere.
Quietly.
It will be quiet.
Okay.
You would not be shoving nothing silently up anywhere. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Don't do it again. Or at least tell us before you pull a prank.
It was often commonplace for other braves to play jokes on each other in preparation for our ceremony. However, there are some very dangerous machines, and we are trapped in this fast-moving train. Maybe let's get out of this before we play the next prank.
Okay. But
Thank
it was
you.
funny.
I'm sure it was.
I'll open the door and lean back slightly. No. Can anybody see any cameras?
What is a camera?
I don't know. There's a flashing thing going off on this.
I look for anything that's flashing.
Anything
No,
that's
it's-
flashing?
Yep.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Difficulty 2.
Can I look as well since I heard it?
Yeah, maybe I think since we won't have like tons of people piling on rolls. You maybe are a little heated. You look around, but
Okay.
you still
Gotcha.
don't really see anything. You're still maybe a bit. I think annoyed is a good word.
Yeah.
Can I look too? Since I heard it as well.
I'm trying to look under the
Or-
seats for
Okay.
Yeah.
anything. I say, I don't see anything flashing.
Yeah, you wouldn't either. Just
Okay.
for the sake of not everyone rolling.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
But yeah, maybe you're a little heated too, a little annoyed. So you kind of do a quick glance
A
as
little
well,
bit.
and a little bit.
Something's not right.
Why? What did you find?
Oh, there's a warning thing going off next to the speed button that I was absolutely not contemplating pushing.
Whoa. What now?
Wait, what?
Warning what?
Unknown movement on camera. Warning.
What she's referencing would be near me in the conductor car, right?
Yeah, because like she pushed past you, there's a new button that showed up, and when you mentioned that, you see that a hollow button.
What the heck?
If I was going very, very fast, what would warnings be for?
Oh,
Well, what did it say again? It was
Unknown movement on camera.
What if that is us?
well, it wouldn't be.
It would have gone off before. We've been on for a while.
Maybe we didn't see it?
Or maybe I was right before, and there are more of these things.
I'm gonna take the speed thing and lower it just a couple ticks.
Okay, you'd all feel kind of depending on how quickly are you doing that.
No, slowly.
Okay, if it's slowly, you would all feel like kind of that movement in your guts, almost like kind of lurch a little uncomfortably as you slow.
I'm gonna take my shawl off and tie it around my waist, and the other end around something on this car. I'm gonna be basically just binding myself
Okay.
a little
Sure.
more.
They're like
thoroughly,
handholds and
so-
like
so I can't get thrown
handholds
off.
for like a train kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then round my wrist and round something that's
okay.
stable.
So Eddie picks up on what she's doing. He's just kind of like. He runs over to Manasa. Something is, Hey.
What?
there's something wrong.
What?
Is that thing sucking your head?
No, don't touch, stop! Don't, what?
He kind of rips at it.
No, what are you doing?
There's something wrong. Prepare
What?
yourself.
What, we slowed
I
down?
just see Fiuka is binding herself to this monster. Something
Well,
is
maybe
wrong.
we should do it just in case somebody decides to prank us again and then lie about it.
Absolutely.
She's going to, take one of her multiple, like, wrapped belts, like, of cloth that she has, and she's going to wrap it around one of the armrests, and she's going to, like, make, like, a loop, and then she's going to, like, motion Zairi to also put, like, a loop, or put his arm through one of the loops, so we're both, like, kind of looped together on the same armrest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What are the rest of you doing if you see this and are wondering what they're doing?
I mentioned to MK, are we slowing down?
I think so. That's how it felt. Why? Should we go back and check?
There's some sort of a warning.
Warning? Yes? What? Like, okay. Has anyone done anything? Where do those things come from anyway? We need to barricade.
From above, perhaps.
Above?
You know what might be funny?
What?
If you were trying to land on something, what makes that difficult?
If it's not
Movement.
there,
Or if you can't predict it. And for the first time in ages, you see that cheeky little grin cross my face. And I lock eyes with Alkali. Care to make us unpredictable?
Okay. And I guess I would just, like, raise the speed again.
What?
I hope nobody ate a large meal this morning.
Unfortunately not.
And kind of not lurches so much as picks up speed again.
There's the monster again.
Well, at least we're sitting down.
Stay seated. Should I?
No, really? I was going to
Should I
stand
slow
up and
this down
dance.
again?
The warning
This
light
is
is still on.
unpredictable as you want.
I'm just gonna keep lowering, raising, lowering, raising, but not in a distinct pattern. Kind of like I'll be doing it like lower, then suddenly lower again, and then like faster, then slower.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
would have definitely hopped into a seat, by the way, if I saw all this happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Has anything else popped up, like other than the unknown thing, like any sort of interface?
Not really, no. It looks very simplistic. It almost, I mean, again, it looks like something that isn't supposed to need people.
Right.
That's kind of the idea. But as you're speeding up and slowing it down and speeding up and slowing it down, all of you would probably be getting a bit nauseous from that.
And I am definitely going to puke because I just ate rations.
No.
Yep. I ate
She just, like-
rations. I crammed a bunch of rations in my mouth, so that will come up.
To clarify too, I'm in the middle seat, so Zaire would be in the aisle seat.
Who's in front of me? Alkali or MK or
Fiuka
Puka?
was in the seat in front of us.
Yeah, I'm the
But didn't
seat
she go-
closest to the
Conductor box or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Do I need a roll for this?
Do I need a roll to projectile vomit?
Are you attacking with vomit? Because if not, no, you do not need to roll.
Alright, so yeah, I just spray all over. I feel a little bit better now.
Yeah?
Well, I don't.
All right. Well,
MK,
thank
forget
you for
what
not
I
being on
said.
me.
There's
I am
plenty
gonna-
of rations for you now.
Yeah. Thank you, Zaire. And as I say that, I projectile vomit in his face.
Wait, what?
She's family guying it.
Oh my god.
At this point, you just see Manasa like trying to like move over, but she's linked with Zaire, so she's like,
Vanessa, can you please wipe my mouth for me, please?
I'm good. He just turns to Manasa and just pukes in her lap again.
hold up, whoa.
Look,
I don't think I have any left.
Drink again.
I have never been so violated in my whole life. This is truly demeaning.
I'm sorry I dishonored you. But thank you for being there for me.
And thank you, Zaire, for being there for me.
Oh, this is the quietest
I
they've
am
been in
not
a long time.
your-
Oh, thank God.
Vomit pot. She's not like yelling it, but she is very, very stern about it, like, and just disgusted because she's got vomit now in her lap.
I'm just lifting my feet up off and putting them against the seat in front of me.
Noted.
First, MK, breaking parts, and now I've got vomit in my lap.
This is not... We definitely didn't do this during Brave training.
Well, you should have.
I'll meet Alkali's eyes when he says that and just kind of give her a little wink.
Sun God be with me.
You would see Alkali give a thumbs up.
Do you?
He starts to like try to put his
Would you like me to clean you?
This cloth was expensive.
I guess I owe you again. Okay.
Yes, you do. And she like unwraps herself from the thing and just leaves it onto him. And then she stands up and she takes off one of her like because the cloth is wrapped like a skirt around her, and she unties it and takes it off and just throws it like across Zaire and into the other seat.
Hold on! Wait a second!
What? And she's
Are you gonna vomit too?
There's... No, there's the... This light's flashing now. It says structural damage detected. Is it referring to back there?
There's a giant hole where the machine came through the roof.
Do you think that's where more of them came in from?
More?
Well,
Yes, more.
Yuka did say that they travel in packs, so I would assume that there are more of them in this tunnel.
Oh, I'm not
What?
talking to thin air. Miracle.
Well, maybe the smell of vomit in this train will kill anything that comes into it.
I'm going to stand up and open the door to the car behind us.
Wait a second!
So you like get your hand to it when she yells that. Do you open it
I
anyway?
just keep going.
Okay, yep. And he goes into the second car, and it shuts behind him.
Does what you sent me have any note on it, like anything telling me what it is, or?
All the text that you read out is what's
Okay.
on that hollow button.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and press that button.
Okay. So for Yuki, you would see, since I think you were still up in the conductor car, you'd see her press that button that you made note of from before, and a little hollow vid pops up.
Oh.
And it gives a view of the outside of the train as you're flying through this tunnel.
Oh, why didn't I think of that? Forget
there are-
I'd have screwed on.
Does it give me any indication that, like, can I see anything that might be related? Because I know that it said structural damage, but I don't know whether or not it's on the train or if it's outside. Oh.
So, as you're looking at this hollow vid, you see what looks like a good dozen or two of those same machines crawling from the back forward
On the
then-
train?
on the train, and then piercing it every time they're crawling.
Cal! Come back! And I'm gonna go ahead and slam on that emergency brake button.
Oh, physics. Oh no.
Well, I am like on this bar still, so it's just laying down.
Wait,
Nicole, if
so are
you
you still, I was gonna say,
heard
is
that-
Zaire still sitting in the chair?
I think you all were still sitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
sit back down and I like make sure
For
that I
Nicole.
look myself after.
Nicole, you'll get an asset because if you heard her, I'll leave that up to you.
I assume that I didn't get that far yet, so I probably would have heard.
Okay, so you'll have an asset. Difficulty 4 speed defense for you as she hits an emergency brake with almost no warning.
I panicked.
That's an 8.
Yep. So you get slammed into the door that is shut behind you and take 3 damage from that. And you all would see his like face slam up to the glass
Nice.
as the whole train screeches with a horrible metal grinding sound.
What are you
You
doing?
would see a number of them fly off of the top forward, mind you, due to how physics are. But you would see them slam and fly. Some of them hit the ceiling as they do and kind of scrape or fly backwards with sparks. some of them attempt to cling and hold on. There's maybe a dozen still on the train in one form or another. Looks like there's about car 7 or so back. The train grinds to a halt in this dark tunnel.
Why? Why did we stop? Why did we stop?
This thing popped up. There are enemies on the train right now.
So you stopped the train?
I panicked, okay? We were going quickly. I didn't...
Okay. All right. We need to prepare immediately.
I'm gonna run out of the control car to the end of the next car. Is there any way I can see to disconnect? Like...
Give me a perception check. If you have anything that has to do with tech, that would be good, useful. Otherwise, just a perception. Without your knowledge of any of this sort of thing, it's probably going to be closer to a difficulty 5.
Okay.
That's very hard to do. But not impossible. Ooh. That effort paid off.
She used her thinky brain.
Yes, she did.
I done a thunk.
So you go... So... Between car 1 and 2 is what you're looking at. Not the conductor car, but car 1 and 2. Yes.
I want to keep that memory foam.
Yeah, so you see... You say Fiuka run up to the door that Nikel was pressed against, and maybe now it's like... pulled himself away from, and you'd know it's on the other side of the door. You wouldn't disconnect from like wherever you are in here. So you probably, I'm assuming, this is me assuming, but you'd open the door and then start kind of like,
What's
so you open
going
the door,
on?
Get in here! We need to disconnect the back of the carriage. This bit. Leave it where it is.
I point at Alkali and I say, if we ever ride on a charger, I'm driving.
I'd like to see what you could probably think of in this situation.
Just
Could you
get
maybe
ready.
make this go fast again so that we leave them behind
go
rather
ahead
than
and
giving them time to catch up?
I'm gonna go ahead and start pushing the or twisting the knob to try to bring it back up.
Okay.
Is there any way we can get up and help Fiuka, or I can help Fiuka?
Possibly.
Yeah, am I there? Am I the closest one to them? Or not?
You three were all kind of clumped together in the seats due to the vomit experience.
God. Okay.
And you'd feel the train start to kick up a little bit. You're going to need to give me a difficulty 4 tech knowledge check.
Okay.
Not the lie. And then Zyardi, you kind of unstrap yourself and run up. If anyone else is going over to try to help in some capacity.
MK,
Yes.
do you have any more ammunition for your cannon?
Yes. Is it finally happening?
It might be.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend an experience.
Okay.
That was my last intellect too.
I don't suppose anybody's. Oh, I see. I turn around and see what she's got. Unless
See?
we've got anything else explosive.
What are you doing to the train?
We are parting ways with friends we'd rather not travel with.
That's what I thought. When the train is released, fire the cannon.
Okay.
All right. So Fiuka, you know roughly where the disconnect, like you figure there's a panel. When you were looking outside of the train coming in, you're like, I think I saw some like clasps or something holding the cars together. So there's got to be some sort of panel here on the bottom underneath the door. And you're able to, with that perception, pop and pry it off, and you can see some of the mechanisms that hold these cars together now. The train is moving fairly slowly. You're having difficulty, like it looks like there's some sort of cooldown because of the emergency stop. So
Right.
you're kind of moving at maybe like 15 miles an hour. Like it's pretty slow.
I want to clarify though that I am seated as well, just to make sure we know that.
Clarified.
And I've wrapped my shawl again around something on the inside of the cart because I'm having to sort of hang into the bit that I don't want to be in.
I make it to Fiuka and is there anything I can do to help?
Are you good with technology, or are you just for hitting things?
I am good at hitting things.
Alkali, come down here, would you, dear?
All right. You would see me kind of limping a bit towards you guys.
Manasseh, you two
Yes.
have a conversation. It's in there. We need to get that back. And I head
Conversation
back
for
up
what?
to the front to see to sit in the conductor's carriage because I'm the only other one who can see the warning lights.
Switching places, okay.
Okay. All right. What are we trying to do right now? Are we trying to disconnect this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
You would see them crawling on that bid.
Really quite
Okay.
quickly, if you could.
I'm gonna try and see if I can finagle something.
So,
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would I know from the previous experiences that we had? I have a chill canister. So, if I know that if it explodes on something, does it make it more brittle or does it just freeze it? Like I feel like with my extensive knowledge for like trading things and like trying to find usefulness out of it, and also so far with our adventure, I feel like I would know that.
Can you think of an example for me?
When what was it? I think it was the Bellowback we were fighting, and Alkali threw
Shell.
she threw the chill water canister at it.
It was the
Because
Shell walker.
she ended up
Shell
like,
walker.
Yeah,
Shell walker,
Shell
but yes,
water.
that's
in
what I
the
was thinking
cauldron.
of.
Or the shell, yeah.
Okay. Because I just wanted to see if you witnessed and remembered it. So yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it seemed to make one of its legs snap because the metal got more brittle.
All right,
is
I'm going to. You see her. Wait, I've got it. And she like goes into her pack and she like takes out a chill water canister. We need to set this off on the latch or whatever is holding this thing together. It'll make it more brittle, and then that way I can shoot it with my tear blaster or something. Not the cannon though.
Okay. I need to step back and make sure I don't get hit by anything. I'm not doing so well. So
You would
this
see
is
she looks really bad.
All right. I'll do it then. And I'm going to kind of like weave through the group, and I'm going to take the chill water canister. And how close is it from like the door to
It's like under the door.
Oh, it's like under the door?
Mm-hmm.
Like wondering if I should just like, I don't know if I should just like throw it.
Don't throw it.
No, don't throw it.
How far away am I?
I kind of want to like,
Close as you want to be.
Okay.
I kind of want to throw it. I see the link, right? Not the like actual like how do I say it? Like the cuff link, but I see like the part of the link that connects to the train part like behind us.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Like
Okay.
you see the coupling and then like a little bit of like the metal bits that are on each coupling side.
Okay, I'm going to is the canister, I'm assuming it's like
It's
cylinder
about
based,
that
right?
size. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a cylinder like that size.
I'm going to set it down on like the beginning of the back cart, so it's pretty much connect like where it has the connector to it.
Yep.
And I'm going to look at Zairi. All right, we have to set it off first, and then I can fire at it. But I don't want to set it off while we're all so close because I don't know how big
I have a bow.
explosion will be.
You stay there. I have a bow as well, so can I strap it to an arrow?
You could.
But so these links, I'm trying to shoot in between the links. It's got to be stupid accurate, but Because there's no way we can stab the arrow in it because it was. Wait, yeah, because you gave away that canister. Okay.
Why have the canister sitting there? Like, you could grab it if need be. Like, that's why I'm just saying is like I have it set there.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about getting it to the spot where we need it.
Well, I was thinking of just
are we?
like her plan was to freeze the whole area where
okay.
it's not the actual link itself, but the whole area like connect where
I
you
have
can
rope.
see like the trains connect.
I have some rope. What if I tie it around this?
All right,
And then you shoot it? Explode it?
I can shoot it once it gets frozen over. I can shoot it with my
Okay.
tear blaster.
So I'll rope this down. How are we gonna set it off? With an arrow?
Something I can't be close
Okay,
by.
I can do it. I can do it.
All right.
Alright, so
So
I'm
I
gonna take my rope.
I tell MK, we need to back up. I know that have your cannon ready, but make sure we back up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take my rope and kind of wrap it around with the canister on top of the link.
There! Do you need me to do anything else while I'm here? I do not want to be here when this goes off. Okay.
I just need it to freeze over.
All right.
So if I stab this thing, will it explode? I don't know how this works. Or it'll leak on top of it if I make a puncture, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's how
Okay.
you made the tripwire trap before.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna. I don't have my
It's only
knife.
mildly pressurized.
Okay, so I have my sword, so I'm just gonna kind of like put it on top and just like tap it to puncture it.
Yep. And it like spurts up a little bit and then kind of leaks.
All right. Wait till I am clear.
I run back towards Manasa. I'm kind of like.
Is it my turn?
No.
I step to the side. Into like I'm assuming there's still chairs where I'm at, so I'm stepping to the side so then that way he can get like a clear shot.
I'm also
MK.
making sure I'm in a chair. Clarify.
Sure.
Yeah.
I am locked in, like, and back as far as I can go.
Oh, God, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Shoot! Your cannon!
She's gonna blow! And I shoot.
Wait, to clarify, did he already did he already freeze
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Okay,
I took my
I
sword
was
and punched-
like,
She froze it. Why did I
Wait.
hear MK and I shoot?
Am I shooting?
Did she shoot?
No, you have to.
No, I was
wait.
gonna say
Oh,
I
shit.
have to shoot. Yeah, so
I'm shooting!
Why is the train still attached? I don't understand.
No!
Now, go.
I like go over. I'm going
to.
before she does that, I'm going to use my tear blaster and I'm going to shoot at the frozen section. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to roll speed, huh?
Absolutely.
To be quick
Yeah,
for that. Okay.
Hurry up.
Yep.
This is gonna be
This will be a
simultaneous.
speed-based attack for your Tear Blaster. Difficulty 4.
Okay, well my tear blaster is speed anyways.
Yep. Any effort or anything?
Yeah, I'm going to use 1 effort.
Okay. Success.
Okay, let me take this out.
You rolled a 9 and you needed a 9. As you kind of run up and like pop the door a bit more open and aim down with your tear blaster and blast into the coupler that is holding the trains to get like train cars together, and it cracks and shatters. The train itself has still got some momentum and is slowly starting to drift away from you as you move away from it.
I'm talking to the train at this point, just going, if you wouldn't mind just speeding up a little bit. There's some lovely whatever you eat in it for you.
MK fire!
Is this for real? Sure.
He's like,
Shoot the other
Dive
train!
back into the seats. I dive back into the seats.
yeah, I am running and just throwing myself.
Okay, for real now, she's gonna blow!
Fire!
Difficulty 4, so that you make it through that doorway.
Oh, please.
Okay, question.
Uh-huh.
Do I get an asset for this? Because listen to me. I have shot things smaller than a train car, okay? And successfully so, may I add.
With your cannon?
Yes, with my cannon, sir. Yes.
What was
with my
smaller than a
cannon.
train that you shot with your cannon?
A monster. A machine. I did, yes.
Did you hit it or the ground near it?
No, I did not.
Oh, she.
You misremembered, if that's what you remembered.
Yo, wait,
I'm
does that
pretty
mean
sure
I
I
get
did
an asset with
Dead on, like, straight
Yeah, I don't-
here.
I think using a weapon before doesn't give you an asset for using a weapon later.
Are you sure about that? Like, it's a pretty big target that I'm trying to shoot.
Well, you're trying to
That
shoot
shit.
through a small target through a door.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
kill us.
You can hit the thing, but if you make it out, you hit the thing, no problem. You're shooting to get through the door.
Fuck's sake.
Efforts is a great word.
Put it in, Alani.
Believe you with a plan for 2 minutes.
Okay, all right, okay. I have a lot of XP. Oh gosh. All right. Okay. What's the difficulty? It's might, right? Might?
In this case, yeah, be might, because you're holding this cannon, and the difficulty is 4. That means you need to roll a 12 or higher. Raw.
I could still use effort. Yes.
You absolutely can. You can use effort for anything. And that's an 18.
We're
You
alive.
rolled.
Yes.
Your cannon goes off, but the final shot that you had, as it flies out of the back of the train and lands directly in the front of the next train, making its way through because you kept the door, and this other side does not really have a good door anymore. The train behind you explodes and erupts, and you feel the blast of heat come through this door as it's starting to shut automatically. And you feel the train lurch forward, and maybe that jolted it just enough that that speed started to pick up finally again.
Thank you.
Woo! You're welcome.
Oh.
I don't ever want to ride on these monsters ever again. Ah.
I'm
Please
starting
tell
to
me I'm
agree.
Fuka is just pissing herself laughing. Not literally, for a change.
Well, I mean, she's pretty old, so.
Well,
Maybe
she's
a
just
little
like
bit.
leaning back into her seat, just like,
Oh, now that is more like it.
I love that. Let's do that again.
No, no, no. We are fine.
Rubble falls and scatters about behind the train as you fly away from it at high speeds.
Everybody happy?
Is she so happy?
What did you say?
I don't think. Is that laughter I'm hearing coming from? Is she actually doing something other than?
I can't hear what you're saying.
When are we there?
I'm sorry, am I not going fast enough?
No.
I will
This is
turn
fine.
this train around, young man.
I okay. I made a mistake. I will not do it again.
What?
Nothing.
He just waves.
Oh, good. Mikhail can.
That familiar voice goes over its own communication on the train.
What the fuck is it now?
Again?
Wait, what? What happened?
We have another obstruction.
Ugh. Can we just get off of this damn thing already?
Should I
You know,
speed up?
I thought these trains were nice.
Are you seeing anything on the on that thing? The
Do I see anything?
It shows most of the train missing as it looks behind you. No machines on the one car that's left. But if you look forward, you see what looks like maybe in the distance some lights.
I think we may be nearing our destination really quite fast.
slow it down.
Yes, I can't hear anything.
Twin Falls.
I'm slowing it down. Hold on to something.
Wait, what?
So Anxiety runs and like braces himself all the way
right
against
down.
a corner.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
also
on! Oh,
We know.
Everyone, give me a might-based defense check as you brace yourselves.
Jesus.
I probably would do it after I saw them all doing it, but I didn't.
Okay. Yeah. Difficulty
difficulty?
3.
Do I get an asset because I've tied myself to part of the carriage?
Absolutely. Anyone who specifically said they hide themselves to something can gain an asset.
Gosh.
Mikkel has been thrown around every single time so far.
Great. I'm just gonna be brittle.
Yay.
What was the difficulty again?
3.
I forgot I'm also trained in might defense too, along with speed.
Don't say that again.
This was a might
Watch him a roll
defense.
one.
This is a might
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, I'm trained in speed and might defense
Ah, very nice.
for my post-apocalyptic survivor.
Okay.
Watch, it's gonna be a 1.
Yay.
wasn't. Okay. The train is speeding toward its destination, and you see the lights get brighter as you get closer. And the emergency brakes kick on, but maybe just a second too late. As the train pummels through and into another train.
Oh.
Mikkel is thrown. So is Anxiety. Both of you will take another 3 damage. And the train grinds to a halt.
Is everyone alright?
Oh, now it's funny! Now it's funny! Ow!
You stole my idea.
no more.
I improved it.
No more.
Old iteration.
Let me off this monster. I don't want. He just starts throwing stuff around, grabbing his stuff, and just tracking out. I
Hey,
don't care.
Anxiety! Try not to get eaten again, huh?
I don't care. I'd rather be eaten. He runs off. He just runs darts out of the train without even. He doesn't even care.
So you like pry the doors open and just
Yep.
dash out.
Yep.
Oh.
Hey, Mikkel, can you hear us yet?
I can hear again.
Yay!
Now arrived
Congratulations.
at Twin Falls.
Thank you.
Oh God, we did it.
Is that where we wanted to go? Are we at the right place?
I guess.
There's no such thing as right place. That's just where you are. Come on. Try not to slip in the yes.
Okay.
Gently
Okay.
unwrap myself. Right.
I probably have like a fat lip.
Oh.
Oh.
We probably need to find somewhere to rest. Everyone is so beaten up. Well, not me, but you know, all of
That's
you.
not
wonder
a bad
why.
idea. I take my knife out and basically do exactly what Manasseh did earlier. Like, take a whole lump of this memory foam. I think that was a brilliant idea.
Difficulty 1.
I now have a bed. Maybe. What was it? A might check?
Yeah, might difficulty 1.
Oh no, this could go horribly wrong.
I hope it doesn't.
GM intrusion.
I'm genuinely,
he thinks
just
it
in
now.
case, gonna put an effort into that.
I'm just gonna rip the whole chair out.
Bring it a 20.
Well, now you have to roll better than a 0 if you do that. And you did.
Jeez Louise. She rips the whole thing out.
All the memory
can
foam
get,
is
You can get a
mine.
couple of you get a couple of slabs of memory foam from it.
Oh, splendid.
Cheers.
I shall open a hotel.
Society outside of the train, what are the rest of you doing?
Probably trying to move sort of slowly, rubbing my side, probably my face, spitting out some blood. I think I agree with Zahiri. This was horrible.
Do you need help?
I'll be fine. And I sort of walk over to the door and open it.
Oh, these men folk, they're so delicate, aren't they?
Vanessa like
sure
secures
are.
her pack,
Yeah.
make sure she has everything, and she's just going to walk out and not say anything. She's gonna brush by Alkali.
I'm gonna try and stand up. My knees will probably buckle a little bit. And I'll try to make my way out of the car.
Come here. I'll get my
It's
arm
okay.
under her like that first time. No. Come on. As we pass, okay? I'll just pat her on the shoulder and go, that was a good shot.
It was.
Thank you. My eyes like tear up a little bit.
There's no need to cry about it. Come on.
I'm not crying. It's dusty in here.
It is. It's very, very dusty. Should we go?
Just like you. Yes, we should.
Hearing's the last thing to go, by the way.
But for Nickel, it isn't.
I'll stop at my side.
Oh. You gonna make it up with her or what? She'll sulk for weeks.
And the 4 of you exit the train. Okay. You enter in another cavern. This one's a little different than the one that you were at this Salt Lake. From what you heard, you are in now what is called Twin Falls, which, as we know, is in Idaho.
Yes, we all know this.
Definitely.
now.
Never
You do
bloody
now.
heard of
I
it.
definitely knew that. Like
As I
did.
said, you know it.
Yes.
Anxiety's just on the
Point to his
ground.
map.
He's just like, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll never leave you, all mother. I'm so sorry. I am grateful for being on ground, as you notice, people. I'm just thanking for all of us. Okay.
This cavern has those similar benches and that little station, but the thing to note that is particularly interesting is what look like not exactly the same, but Banuk paintings on the walls on the inside. And a stairway going up past those Banuk-like paintings. Perhaps a bit more red than normal, but still.
I think I'd pause at that and look really concerned.
Well, maybe it's safe to assume that there are people here.
Sort of stretch out my back. You recognize these paintings?
There's definitely someone home. Or there was.
Maybe they're nicer than the last people.
Your maybes get you into a lot of trouble, young lady.
I do not care. I want to sleep, eat, something other than this. I just want to go. No more moving monsters for me, please.
I'm sorry.
Throw one of the slabs of memory foam back and onto the floor and lower Alkali down onto it. Does anybody have anything else in the way of healing? Because I am out.
No.
I am exhausted as well.
So he kind of walks next to Alkali and just lays, or kind of kneels up against the post, I guess, right next to her, because he's kind of concerned at the same time, but tired.
I have something in case of emergencies.
Well, either use that, or I may prematurely have to have a very awkward conversation.
We can just find somewhere to rest. We don't have to waste anything. I'll be okay.
I swore I heard someone down here. What voices? There was a crash.
Who's
I guess
this?
Probably
we
fine.
won't get to rest.
So Zaidi just puts his hand on his sword.
Oh. I'll look back at them. Oh. Get her back to health. Go and see if I can diffuse this situation.
By yourself?
No, I'll come with.
Oh,
They
oh, God.
don't like it may go better if it's just me for now.
Do you want me to come with my cannon? As
I
backup?
think that would be a spectacularly bad idea.
Do you want me to at least tail you from a far enough distance?
No one's
Just
gone
in
through
case.
these in a while.
Nikel. And I'll
Looking at Alkali with a furrowed brow.
I can just hide.
give her what she needs and get with me.
Shadows begin moving on the stairway.
I'll move towards them.
Fine, I'll stay here then.
I give you a full health potion.
And as
Thank
I
you.
get to the stairwell, I'm going to unwrap my shawl again and make sure that the side with the glowing wires across my collarbone is very, very visible.
Okay. As you approach the stairs, you see maybe about a third of the way down a man and a woman. Kind of a shorter, scrawnier man, some patchy stubble and brown hair, with similar wires wrapped into the forehead as well, the neck, but with more of a red glow than your blue.
Yeah.
Spear in hand as well, and a woman a bit taller than him, very sharp-faced with tons of piercings and necklaces, similar red wires with a bow on her back, and they pause when they see you and just stare for a moment.
A Banuk?
And that's where we'll end the episode today.
Oh no, they got red wires.
Uh-oh.
That shit ain't good. That
That
shit
is not
ain't
good.
good.
Yeah.
She's like, oh shit.
Well, fuck. Oh no, totally, it's not a Banuk. Actually, I was just joking. Totally just, oh, such a kidder.
Oh my god.
What a great episode. Holy shit.
You all
That's good.
Fun with
survived.
vomit.
with vomit abounding. One of you
Oh, God.
was very close to not surviving.
Who's that?
Our battery over here.
Or all of us, if that cannon had gone off wrong.
Well, that could have been very bad for sure.
Yeah, but to be fair, MK
exploded.
took out probably several of those machines simultaneously, so...
Very,
Who's
very
dope?
likely.
Who's dope?
It turned out very well for you all.
Thank you.
And what we will
And
do-
elbow dropped one.
And the elbow drop. Can't forget that.
I don't know
would
if that
you
was the
ruin
good part,
that?
though.
It was not dead yet.
She literally said it was dead and you didn't trust her, and oh, man.
Yeah, I did not trust you because you
Ooh, man.
Yes.
Well, let's go around and do our end of session stuff here. Because yeah, go follow all these lovely people. There's the link in chat right now. But we will start in reverse order, and we'll start with Millie.
Oh, hello.
Who are you? Who do you play? And end this session.
I'm Amelia Tyler. I play Fiyuka for you tonight. I'm a voice actor for video games and all sorts of fun stuff.
There's a really cool one out that just came out, and her voice is in it. It's pretty neat. She kind of does what I do in this show.
September 30th. That's actually been said out right now. Yeah, I'm
What,
the
tolerates?
Dungeon Master in Baldur's Gate 3, and hopefully, I'd say maybe it won't be this chaotic, but I think we all know it will be many, many, many times over. But yeah, tonight was awesome. It's so nice to be back with you lot, and thank you for giving me a bit of space for a week to just deal with everything.
We love you.
This has been awesome. Oh, thanks.
We love you so much.
And I love that, like, I come back in the week that Fiyuka learns all about teamwork. Like, that was fucking seamless. That was beautiful.
Awesome.
Everybody did very, very well. Ooh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, giving XP. Who do I give XP
Yeah, giving XP
to?
and then choosing something.
I'm gonna give XP to MK for that very, very smart cannon shot.
Thank you.
Very proud. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I think I need to be really boring and do, unless we're actually gonna rest, which we're not, I need to have a recovery roll. Because
Well, I will do you a kindness.
ooh.
Because I know this, and now the rest of the listeners know, you won't be here for the next couple of weeks, so you will have been able to have gotten a rest during that time.
Okay.
So
Oh,
don't worry
thanks.
about getting your recovery roll. You will have your rest.
Oh well, in that case, I'm just gonna be selfish and get some more XP because yum. Plus, you lot are gonna have like 2 weeks without me to level up, and I should
level
probably
10.
catch up.
That's
yeah.
fair.
A yummy XP, please.
That is fair. I also realized I missed that, and before we do that, thank you very much, Millie. Please go follow her in the links. Manasa, you had one before a gym intrusion. You should be getting at least one experience and giving it out. That was when you were doing your speed defense, when you flew in the train.
Oh yeah, congrats to everybody who flew for the first time today. I'm very proud of my little fledglings.
Yeah, so make sure you mark XP and then give it to
I
someone.
didn't so much
Okay,
as
I'm
fly
going
as play
to-
paintball.
But it's the first step towards flight, and I'm very proud of you
No,
too.
Yes.
that's how it works.
Well, only when you do it badly.
Falling with
You'll get there.
style.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Ping-ponging with style. Thank you, Millie. So yeah, Kat, real quick, for you. You take your experience. Who are you
I
going to
could
give it
do
to?
Oh,
You can do
I
it.
was gonna say I
Actually,
could
if you want to do it when on your turn, go
Yeah.
for it. Okay, so then, Tech.
Hello.
Who are you? Where they can find you? Who'd you play? And let's see your.
I am Technique. You can find me on Twitch as Technique without the U and the E. It's just a Q. And on Twitter and YouTube is Technique TV without the U and the E. Just a Q and TV added on the end. I play Zaidi, and he has learned a lot. Oh, this man been through more in this episode than he ever thought he would ever be in. I am going to give my XP. Wow, goodness gracious. To Alkali, because she has stabbed the hell out of that thing. She did really well. I think we kind of bonded in that fight, even though he was really mad at her for doing dumb things with a train. But and I am going to 100% take a free recovery roll because I am beat up beyond belief.
Okay.
So can I do that now?
You do that now? Absolutely.
All right. Wait, what? Is that how I'm supposed to do it?
That's exactly how you do it. Then tick up. Oh, no, you won't. For this one, it's free. So you just do it. Done.
Okay.
And then add your points in as you desire.
Oh, it's a rest, right? Is it a recovery roll or rest?
That was a recovery roll. You're not resting
Okay.
right now.
All right,
Yeah.
so I just take 6 and add it to my...
I think you can just distribute this however you want, correct, Wack?
Oh, okay, cool. Oh,
Yep.
okay, great.
Yep, so you can put 2 in one, 2 in another, 2 in another,
Sick.
however you want. Nice and easy.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you very
I'll
much,
figure it out.
Tech. Thank you. Whack.
Hi, everybody. I'm probably still Whack Steven. I don't know if you could tell from the mangled body and face that happened today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, chat. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support and the love and hanging out and just being here. We appreciate you. Thank you. I feel hurt today. Just hurt by so many different sources. It was just the pain. That's why I'm going to title the episode. Just pain.
Pain.
Just ow. And hopefully you'll come back tomorrow for Witchcraft and Wizardry, which is the Harry Potter show that I am the headmaster for. And that's tomorrow, same time. And Wednesday we've got Gone, which is Pumpkinberry's show. That's a surreal thriller. You should come check that out. And if you didn't see it yet, hopefully you'll check out our landing page over on the Monty Cook Games store. We have our own landing page. Tablestory is the first affiliate there for Monty Cook Games. They're doing an affiliate system, so go check it out if you like the Cypher system. I'll be honest with you, if it's not my favorite system, it's like my second favorite system. I think it's my favorite, in all honesty.
I'm getting there.
It's so flexible. You can do so much with it. I really like it. And we've played Numenera before, and it was really great. So hopefully you'll check it out and buy stuff because it's good. For my end of session, I'm gonna do give XP to another player. I'm gonna give it to Fayuka because I feel like we were trying to wrangle cats today.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna take that recovery roll.
Sure.
Because everything's bleeding. Oh, I'm so
That's
happy.
the episode title.
Oh, everything's bleeding is the episode title. Yep.
Yeah, and that'll do it for me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Whack. All right. Manasa. Or should I say Cat?
Hello, my name is Kat, and I play Manasa, your favorite loot goblin. So with the GM intrusion, I got an XP and I get to give one. I think I'm going to give one to Nickel.
He also flew at that time with you, yeah. That fits.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to
Bonding
Nickel.
moment.
Partners in flight.
As for the end of session,
I didn't think I need them, but I should probably get some like bone shattering sound effects.
I'm
Pretty
like,
much.
Just in case. I don't think that anything will happen that will warrant the use of them.
I
But
think-
just have them just in case.
I think I'm just going to use. I wanted the XP, but I'm just going to use my recovery roll. Let's see here. Oh wow. Okay. And then as for giving someone XP, I'm not going to give anyone XP this time.
You just gave it to me.
Because, well,
that was
for
the
my
GM intrusion from before.
Yeah, so, because she was lied to. She was pranked.
But we bonded.
Somebody broke her stuff. Somebody was, like, she got vomited on. And she also got sassed. So, yeah, no, nobody, yeah,
but we
not
bonded.
this session.
That's fair.
You vomited on my lap. so no,
kind of
she's not going to give
Wrong
any.
kind of bonding.
She's not going to give anybody XP this session.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That is an option. All right. Okay. Hey, thank you, Kat.
Hi, I'm Phelan and I played Alkali today. I do the streaming thing full time.
Proud.
And
Hasn't it made us so verbal?
Yes, you do, Faye.
Yeah, there was
Good.
a time when we unironically said that, you know, full-time streaming. Yeah, that's a thing. Like, now it's like, streaming?
I do it full time, and it's like the best.
Everything answer that question.
What was the question again? I'm gonna go ahead and for end of session, I want to specify I did not drink Nikel's potion yet. Clarifying.
You
holding
did
on
clarify
to it.
that. You're holding on to it. Yep.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do a recovery roll for my end of session. Okay.
She meant she drank the potion.
Yeah, maybe you should go ahead
Well,
and just drink it.
we'll have to deal with that next episode. That is the worst roll possible.
You were
for
teasing
that.
me about my rolls? Damn.
Dude, a natural one, and now this. I'm so done. I'm so done.
Literally, that nat 20 at the beginning, I was like, all right, I ate my words, I got it. And then even when I was just like, oh, I'm trained in this, and I got a 1, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Just shutting up.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give an experience to Zaidi because I think that fight in the train car, A, he gave her a knife, B, they worked together really, really well. It was a quick, clean kill. And also, like, he had her back the entire episode today, I think. And I think that, like, Alkali took note of that, even though a lot of people were being really cool today to her. I think Zaidi stood out.
I can advance soon.
Awesome. Thank you. And Bloody.
Hello. I am Bloody Faster, and I'm also a full-time streamer? Question mark? I actually...
How full time?
I mean, come on now. Well, you know, at least once a month, I do stream, you know, like yeah. I actually started Horizon Zero Dawn for the first time.
Ooh.
So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, yeah, do the follow thing and maybe come over and watch the show one day. It's actually really, really unique, that experience of playing this game for the first time, even though I do have this background now of, you know, not spoilery in the story sense, but
All right.
it's really good. I will also take a recovery roll. Is that going to be just a recovery action or 10
Yeah, you just
okay.
click on the recovery button. Yep. And then you get
Okay,
3 points
not
to put in
great.
wherever you'd like.
All right, thank you. And I would like to give 1 XP to Kat because she was lied to, she was pranked, she was vomited on, and I just think that she needs a victory today, you know? Like, just a little win. You know, just something.
Suck up.
She got plenty of victories.
No! I suck up!
No, technically, she could flip it
I
as
take it back,
she did really good
and
by giving away that precious chill water canister to break the car.
Yes. No, yes.
So she could flip it
did.
like that too.
Yeah. I mean, I could have, but see, I tried to be nice and I got called a suck up by this old hag.
Damn.
I'm English. Sorry,
I'm sorry.
we're not.
It is.
That's what we do. If I didn't like you, I'd say nothing. Just
That is
till you
true.
left.
That is very
Okay.
true.
Okay. Fair. That's fair.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone. And I'm Domestic Dan. I was your GM of consequences today, and boy, were there a lot of consequences for direct actions taken by players today.
Who would have thought?
Sorry.
It's like sometimes I don't have to do anything. People will just choose to speed up or slow down or hit emergency brakes and throw people around. I don't feel bad for it because it wasn't me. I don't make rolls in this system.
Yeah, I saw you there, just like.
I feel bad because of it.
It was funny though.
Well, I mean, you became a pinball, so I would feel bad too. As a
I was
Honestly,
eaten by a
Out of
dog.
character, it was great. I thought it was
Oh,
great.
yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And weirdly, that has made Fiuka feel like part of the team way more than anything else that has occurred. It's just like it's helped her recapture a bit of her youth.
Because we
Versus, versus everything else that's happened in the group, that's the one thing that she's like, oh yeah, this is great.
Completely. She's just like, oh fuck yeah, I remember adrenaline. This is great.
Oh boy.
I remember feeling alive. I remember that.
But I love this show. I love this cast.
Yes.
As mentioned before, so no one's shocked or surprised, Millie will be out the next couple of weeks. She has other commitments, which she has graciously warned me about long times in advance, which makes it super easy. So
Because I'm a first child and I do shit like that.
yeah, right, it's weird.
So please
Same,
don't hate
though.
me. I can't do it.
Same.
We love you.
We do, we
I
love
get
you.
that. But yeah, outside of that, you can follow me wherever I do things. I'm gonna be starting silversmithing soon. I got the workbench finally done, and I'm here on Gone, as Whack mentioned, on Wednesdays. So you can find me here for another show on Wednesday.
Really good.
It is real good.
Been binge
I'm not
watching
eating.
it.
It's great. You should all go watch it, and all the rest of the stuff on
I was
Tablestory.
gonna say all the other shows I've been binge watching secretly.
Secretly.
Not a
No
secret
longer
anymore.
a secret.
Well, thank you. Yeah, please. And with that, we will see you all next week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your Monday. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Anouk, have you come to join the Red? Did you hear of us?
Maybe. Just me for now, but more on the way, so maybe we should get the official stuff sorted before they arrive. They're rather noisy.
Wonderful. We can prepare rooms for you in Falls City.